Unreal. Oh my God, dude. Get the walk up. Thank you. Get the bird dog out, man. Oh, I think I'm gonna die. That's what we got.
Eastern Kansas is a deer hunter's paradise. Large sections of public land with your choice of ag fields or big timber produce some of the biggest whitetails this planet has to offer. We've been hunting this area for 2 seasons and hadn't had a thing to show for it. With some experience of the land under our belt, we were going into the hunt pretty cocky. I mean, nobody eats a tag 3 straight years in a row hunting Kansas, right? But as any bow hunter will tell you, even the best plans go to hell, and nothing's ever easy. Over the last year, the area had been pounded by fall, spring, and summer rains that flooded out the catfish-infested waters of the Big Blue River and everything around it. Nearly all of our promising spots were either underwater or inaccessible. We were rookies again. We settled on an area a mile back near the edge of a timber valley surrounded by rolling hills of grass that we affectionately called the meadows. Deer seemingly drop in and out of nowhere from the hills and leave the scene just as quick. It's the type of area we were familiar with and knew that bucks liked to cruise the timberline searching for does. We found a lot of sign in the area and then proceeded to screw it up almost immediately.
Anyway, last night we came in here. Saw a couple fresh scrapes. 2 nights ago there was 1 scrape, last night 2 scrapes. We set up a double set in this tree, made a ton of racket. Checked the card where we put a camera there 2 nights ago. Saw a nice dead pointer. Knew he was here at 11 o'clock, 11:30. Set it up, thought it was gonna be too loud. And the wind was all wrong, so he did end up coming in immediately after we left, hit the scrapes. But the wind was wrong. So it hurts now and all we could have killed that deer. But if we're in this stand, he potentially wins us and we don't get that opportunity anyway. So we're trying very hard to brush that off and move on. And right now, we're set up. The wind still is not great, but it's supposed to be switching from the north because a big cold front's moving in tomorrow. He's not been here yet today. He was here twice yesterday and probably the day before for sure. So we're hoping any minute, maybe some midday madness, maybe some late evening extravaganza.
The afternoon was a bust. The big buck didn't show. In fact, we didn't see a damn thing. but we still liked the spot and we would try again in the morning when the wind was finally in our favor. It had been nearly 3 seasons without filling a tag in Kansas. Freezers were empty. This doe didn't stand a chance. And since I forgot to turn on the mic, please now enjoy the most musically dramatic doe kill ever captured on film.
The arrow went through him. Oh no, it's both arrows are right there. He's in the shoulder. Did the arrow go through him? Where's the other arrow? No, that's the right arrow. There's 2 of them right there. Where's the other one? Looks like they're right next to each other. Where? He did. He was gonna hit that straight, dude. Oh, it's an easy shot. Fine, dude. You never know.
We reviewed the footage, but it was difficult to see what exactly had happened on the small screen. He wanted to check his arrows, and rightfully so. But I was still holding unpunched tags, and with that 10-pointer running around, we knew it was best to sit and wait. The unknown will make a guy go crazy. You know that scene in Armageddon where Steve Buscemi's character gets space dementia? He starts talking all sorts of crazy, and they have to tape him to a chair just so he doesn't sabotage the mission. Yeah, it was kind of like that. He was potentially tagged out, so we switched bow and camera and waited the next 3 hours the best way we knew how.
Here's to breaking the ice. Tweet, tweet, rough, rough. So smooth. Here's the dead toes. Bad luck. It sucks. I thought it was worse when I saw it live, but when you look at the video, you're talking 2 inches, it's double lung. I don't even think 2 inches. But you know what, Darin? Because you use rage. Oh, that's it, rage. And you weren't in the cage. One thing I will say about this is when he hit the deer, for some reason these deer try to climb 120, 130 foot ledges to get out of here. I don't know. But he went into this finger, and we haven't been watching it like hawks, but we haven't seen him come out yet. There's a chance he could have went out on the east side, dipped over, and we never would see him, but we're gonna sit for a little bit. We're also waiting for a 10-pointer. Would you be so kind to show the picture of the 10-pointer? Okay, so we thought this one was coming in. Hopefully he comes in soon. We've messed him up already too. Not a bad shot, just bad timing. Yeah, you know what would be really lucky? That deer is so horned up. He comes back. He comes back. And I hit the opposite shoulder. Yeah, man, that makes for great TV. Instead of pornography, it would be the perforators. There's a product advertisement. Product placement right there. Did not look like it went that far in.
It never does.
Even if it only went this far in, that's not bad.
That's what
I was thinking. I was like,
that's what she
yes,
said.
I know, that's what she said.
Hold them up, compare them.
One passed through with blood all the way down. She's dead up there. And one busted off in him.
With a lot of blood on it. And busted off.
Busted off.
I think he's dead up there, dude.
Could have got lung easily. That's 2 lungs and a deer.
I never saw him run. I never saw him run past.
That's 12 inches. Hear me?
Yeah.
If not more. I'm undercutting it. My arrow's longer than 24. But about a foot. You're talking that much arrow went into him.
Yeah.
That's almost through a deer.
It's a dead deer.
I wonder if I hit the back shoulder and then it just like bounced back or something.
Or it obviously got past that bone.
I mean, am I wrong? That's not blood. That thing was in here all the way. And it started to back out. That's what happened.
There's no way there's that much blood on it.
I got lucky. That's a decent deer. Where'd he go? 70 yards?
Not even.
Unreal. Oh my god, dude. Get the walk up.
Thank you. Get the birds out now, man.
Oh, I think I'm gonna cry. I swear to God. Oh my God. Not a chance in the world did I think that this deer was dead. This is not the greatest buck in the world, but this thing means more to me than you will know. And to find this deer 80 yards away, when I thought there was maybe 5 inches of arrow in this thing, then we found the arrow, and I felt a little bit better. Then we found blood, I felt better. Then no blood, and this thing is 20 yards away. I was standing 20 yards away from this.
I told you I saw him run up this hill. He looked hurt.
Back home, this is a shooter every day, and now my goals just grew a little bit. And I'm tagged out. And in the words of my brother, your turn. I'm gonna walk down to this other critter. I said tagged out. I didn't say I got my buck. I said tagged out. Doski. Pull her out of the sun.
Yeah.
I'd like to get them both in the same picture.
Yeah, once we get him back.
Yeah, maybe we'll just
Both those deer died instantly.
That was part of me too. It was the first thing we said. All I did is kill the buck and give him the coyotes. I was just nervous. Oh man, kind of want this up. I guess it don't matter. My bag down there, ain't it?
How far back are we?
It's like 0.96 as the crow flies.
And some heavy terrain.
Why am I just not using his handles?
Here, I got your bow.
You heard him say how much this deer meant to him. For him, it wasn't just another deer because he'd taken plenty. What I didn't say earlier is that the past year of my brother's life has been a whirlwind. Without getting into detail, health issues had kept him from doing the things he loved most, and not just hunting. On this trip, I had set out to help him get back on track. He didn't need me to. The guy's killed more deer and bigger bucks than I have. Just ask him. But he's my twin brother. We have a bond that I feel like we were losing, and selfishly, I wanted it back. And just so you know, he's doing well, and probably wouldn't want me saying any of this stuff. Call this symbolic if you want to. But I hope this hunt washes his hands of everything that has happened over the last year, and I can't wait for our next adventure together.